baby. Racing hell today, okay?
Bring the juice today, brother. Let's get it.
You're going to be standing right next to me, man?
Let's go.
That's what we do now. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's do a thing now. Take off, kid. Take off, kid.
Run.
Far side of the 10. Step on to the 5. 10 for the end zone.
What a play. What a play.
Derrick Henry was on my team, so I'm going to go Texans, I guess.
Yeah, he's on Tennessee, though.
Oh.
You tried. You went for it. I appreciate it. This is Up the Gut, live.
100%. Welcome to another episode of Up the Gut. I, of course, am your host, Matthew F. Ehlers. And obviously, I can't do this show without my co-host, Bills Mafia Don, Patrick Kimmel, a.k.a. El Pollo Loco.
I have no idea how long that'll last.
As long as I remember.
I'm loving it.
How's it going?
It's going good, man. I had a little panic. My monitor started freaking out with a minute left to go. So I had to get everything rebooted back up.
That explains why I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, it was the last second breakdown, but that's okay because we roll with the punches here at Up the Gut.
That's right. So whose jersey are you wearing?
Oh, this is a throwback. You ready?
I'm ready.
Can I spin? I'll try to spin.
McGee. I do not know who that is.
Terrence McGee, cornerback for the Buffalo Bills many year ago.
Back in the 90s?
No, 2000s.
Okay.
But it would have been probably, 2008 in that range.
Okay. I thought maybe he'd been back towards like the Jim Kelly era when they were going to the Super Bowl.
No, he was in that area where we weren't very good, but we had really good players, and he was one of them.
All right.
So
how
are you feeling today?
Well, I'm awake, but now usually we get together a couple minutes for the show and, try to talk a couple things up, but that didn't get to happen today. I was a little bit all over the place. I hopped in here with about 30 seconds before the countdown started, and then I couldn't hear Patrick trying to talk to me, so yeah, this is literally the start of my day.
I like it. It's a good start of the day, man. We got a big day today because
we do. It is scheduled release day.
It is scheduled release day, and I like that we kind of got away from having like a topic to talk about. We're just like, we'll talk about football. That's it. That's all we got. Is scheduled release today.
Well, the crazy thing is, once the XFL comes back, and the XFL will come back, we'll have football to talk about all year long. No downtime for the offseason because once one ends, the other one begins.
That is true. Man, we're going to be able to we won't have to make up stuff out of nowhere.
I know. Our job will be so much easier.
I don't know. It's not horrible. We're doing all right.
I still love doing this. Now, is it just the two of us today, or is our correspondent going to join us?
Well, I have not heard. I may or may not see something. I'm not going to say.
Oh, don't keep me in suspense.
But so we got some not so breaking offseason news to go over. Actually, I wasn't going to break this out till later, but I think I saw something that's breaking news today.
Like right now?
Well, I mean, I just saw it maybe an hour before the show. Does that count?
I mean, it'd be pretty breaking for our viewers.
Oh, here we go.
Breaking news.
What's breaking?
And then breaking news, the Green Bay Packers have signed Blake Bortles to a 1-year deal.
What?
Yeah, boy, you got the Bortles on your team. Aaron Rodgers going to Denver. We got Blake Bortles time.
Aaron Rodgers is not going to Denver. You keep that evil out of the world.
Oh, sorry. Well, so while you're looking at that, I'm going to say in not so breaking. Well, where is that? In not so breaking offseason news.
Not so breaking off-season news.
Breaking news followed by not so breaking offseason news. I heard the Packers offered Aaron Rodgers a pretty big deal.
They are working on the long-term contract that he wants. I haven't seen any numbers and nothing's definite yet, but there's progress. And
That's
so
something.
that's all I need for now. As long as we can get him signed before training camp, we'll be good.
So, what are we doing right now?
Well, right now, Teddy Bridgewater is calling out the Panthers for their lack of red zone practice.
No. Hold on. No, we were just talking about something.
I don't like that last picture.
Aaron Rodgers watch.
Now, why is he wearing 17?
No, I think the ball was just covering it up. I'd have to watch it again. But I think the ball was, just his position.
Yeah, I don't like that last picture. That can go away.
Man, what do you need Aaron Rodgers for? You got Blake Bortles now, boy.
That's why we need Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, listen, they both have the same amount of playoff wins since 2017.
Do they?
Oops. 2 playoff
Yeah, but
wins.
Blake Bortles didn't play in those games.
Yeah, he did. Blake Bortles was a baller.
Was he?
Yeah, no, Blake Bortles is like, you say there's like only 2 quarterbacks to have done this in the playoffs, and Blake Bortles is always one of them. It's hilarious. Like, no one likes him, but he's always that guy.
It's not that I don't like him as a person, and I wanted him to be successful because he's a Missouri kid, but he just hasn't.
Bortles was a Missouri kid?
I'm positive Blake Bortles was a Missouri QB, wasn't he?
I didn't think so, but I mean, I don't follow it that close, so it's very possible.
Let me do some quick crack research, but I'm almost positive.
Well, while you crack research, I'm going to bring in the expert.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
So you're right. Bortles played at
UCF.
So who's the other QB I'm thinking of that came out of Missouri besides
Chase Daniels, Blaine Gabbert, Brad
Gabbert.
Smith.
Gabbert's the one I'm thinking of. I got them mixed up.
I didn't think that was right.
All right.
What's up, Chad? How you doing? Good to see you again.
UCF, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now he's in Green Bay, hopefully behind Aaron Rodgers and not ahead of Jordan Love.
He's going to be your new starter.
My question is this.
You shut your mouth, Patrick.
Why would anybody sign Blaine Bortles, honestly?
Depth chart.
No, man. Man,
I
do
hope
some crack
the guys
research.
are-
Blake Bortles holds like he has some. I mean, he's not as bad as what people want him to make out to be. Like,
All right, let's take a look. See, career
Blake
statistics.
Bortles. It always pops up. There's like 2 quarterbacks that ever have done this: Patrick Mahomes and Blake Bortles. I would crack research, but then it'd freeze everything, and we'd have a horrible time.
I don't know. He's played 3 playoff games in that one season where they almost went to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Threw for 594 yards over those 3 games, and threw 3 touchdowns.
That's not great. Like I said, there's something about it. There's a statistic out there with Blake Bortles where it's like him and Patrick Mahomes are the only ones to do it. I don't know if it's playoffs. I don't know if it's regular season, but it's something along those lines.
Maybe
He holds a bunch of Jaguars franchise records.
Maybe it was the ketchup on a filet mignon before a Sunday, and they threw for a touchdown or something.
It could be in December. You never know.
Yeah, no, he holds a bunch of Jaguars franchise records, but that's about it.
That's hard to believe, though. Listen, that's hard to believe because the Jaguars, when they came out as an expansion team, man, I liked them because didn't they have Mark Brunell?
They did. And they also had David Garrard, who wasn't – I thought he would have held something.
I don't think Brunell played for them very long, though.
What about Brian Leftwich? Wasn't he there for a while?
Yeah, he was there for a little bit. I think he was more of a flash in a pan there. But, I mean, there for several good years, it was David Garrard.
Too, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't Garrard about a 3-year?
I thought he was longer than that, but it was a stretch where they were pretty good. And then I think he got injured, and he just never was the same.
Yeah, no, Bortles has the most passing touchdowns in a season for the Jaguars, most passing yards, most pass attempts, most pass completions, all for a season. Most passing touchdowns in a game for the Jaguars, most consecutive games with a passing touchdown for the Jaguars, and most pass attempts in the games. He He threw 61 passes one game.
That's
a
weird.
That's a lot of throwing.
That is. So,
yeah, his career numbers are decent.
yeah. I mean, he's no Joe Flacco, but he's still something.
I mean, yeah, he definitely has had the longevity. He didn't even play it all last year. He's on two teams that didn't play a single game.
No, I didn't even realize he was on a team. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, he was on Denver and the Rams last year and didn't play a single game for either one of them.
So he's trying to beat Joe Flacco.
No, he's trying to be Chase. He's trying to be Chase Daniels.
Nobody's Chase Daniels. He's made more money per pass than anybody in the history of the league. So anyway, I did see Teddy Bridgewater come out saying that Carolina doesn't practice 2-minute offense or red zone offense.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big knock on a new coach.
It is, but it's also good to see that he cares enough to call that out. He doesn't just look at it and go, oh, well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it almost seems like
I don't think you call it out. I mean, I don't know. I think you keep that in the locker room, dude.
Well, it's if you're still on the team, you deal with that in-house. But if you're not on the team anymore, why does it matter? You're out of there.
That's why he can talk crap. Who's gonna punish him?
Yeah, but that's not a. Do you want to be that guy? I mean, it's not like he's going to be your set starter. He's going to be on another team, and who's going to want to bring the guy in that's always talking shit on the last team?
Well, someone did. It's almost positive Bridgewater got signed already.
Yeah, he's in Denver, but he won't be in Denver long.
No, he won't be in Denver long, but he might give him a couple of decent seasons.
No, because Aaron Rodgers is going to kick him out. He'll be out of Denver this year.
Shut the hell up, Patrick.
Rodgers won.
That is a 12. Okay, at least we got that right.
Yes.
But no, we're going to get him his deal that he wants. We're going to keep him. He's going to take us to another NFC Championship game that we're going to probably lose because the defense will give up like 36 points.
Yeah, well, no, you guys showed up the defense.
That's what we thought last year, but then we gave up 30-something to the Bucks.
Matt,
what's up?
I know this is a bad thing to compare it to, but
we can't hear you.
Want to stay in? I mean, if he don't want to stay there, do you want him quarterbacking?
He wants to stay. He just wants his future secured, and with a long-term deal, that'll give it to him. That's exactly what he wants. If we give him exactly what he wants, he'll want to stay. If he wants to stay, we'll get more MVP caliber play from him.
But I don't think he's any more disgruntled this year than he was last year.
No, he's just.
And he gave him an MVP year.
Yeah, but no, this year he's just choosing to let it come.
Quiet about it.
Yeah.
All right. Any other news?
Yeah.
Before we get into the schedule,
Penny Sewell will miss rookie minicamp because of COVID.
Ooh, I think you called him Penny.
Panay. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
I don't know either, but I just figure it's Panay. But I'll go with Penny.
Tavon Austin's working out with the Jets.
Okay.
We got our London game set. Jets, Falcons, and Dolphins, Jaguars. The Jaguars always go to London.
No, they signed a huge deal to do that.
Yeah.
Because there's talk about them moving to London as a team.
I mean, I figured if we were going to advertise to a new audience, like a foreign audience, we want to give them a better product.
No, they already love the product. We're not going to give them a good team.
I mean, if that's all we give them, of course they're going to love it.
Yeah, you get what you get, London. You got your soccer. You don't get to take a Packers. You don't get to take a Buffalo or a Kansas City. You don't get the good stuff. You get the Jaguars.
They could take the Cowboys.
No, I'm okay with that. You can have the Cowboys, and then it could be England's team.
Yeah, we're
definitely our America's team.
And they sure ain't. They don't wear the right colors, and they don't even practice democracy. If anything, the Cowboys are a dictatorship. That is Jerryland for a reason.
I was trying to get some some schedule release going live, but
we do have the week 1 schedule.
we do. And Packers, who do you guys have?
We are in New Orleans for the first week.
That's right. Buffalo has the Steelers at home.
That's a very winnable game for you guys.
Yes. Yeah, I think so. I think that'll be a good one. And Kansas City, I believe, do they have the Browns on the opener?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be a good game.
So we got that rematch. We already have the battle for last place, Jaguars at Texans.
And D Hammer is saying that it's a chance for Jags to bolster their fan base. And they get a lot of money for the contract. That is true. And yes, they do need help bolstering that fan base, even though, I don't know, I feel like London, England, the overseas markets, they haven't had their own team. So even if the Jaguars went over there, it's still going to be a very split audience. People are going to have their favorites already. So,
do you guys remember NFL Europe?
Yes.
Oh, I remember that was a thing.
I think Fred Jackson went to NFL Europe for a year or two.
There's quite a few players that did.
I know. That's just the one notable I was thinking of.
Yeah. I kind of miss it. I had a favorite team and everything.
Oh, I never watched it. I just knew it existed.
I watched it because it was, it's more football. But yeah, I watched that. I was a Scottish Claymores fan. Although they were like one of the worst teams in NFL Europe.
So you like Drew McIntyre?
I don't mind Drew McIntyre.
This is Scottish Claymore. Come on.
I know. No, I got the reference. Absolutely. I don't mind Drew McIntyre. He's not my favorite, but
I like Drew McIntyre. He's not my favorite either, but he's pretty damn close. Like he's up there. Especially the new gimmick he has, which I haven't watched in a while. I need to get back into it. If only Wrestling in Review, your weekly wrestling recap, did not get canceled, I would know what was going on in wrestling.
I mean,
moment of silence, sailors. Okay, we're back.
Over. Moment's over. Yeah, what up? We got the Monday night game, Baltimore at Vegas.
Yes,
Hey,
yes.
So how come you guys haven't been talking about the Chiefs' offensive line?
Well, you did get the one tackle.
Maybe if you aren't on the show, you're not watching the show. We talk about it every week because every week they're signing somebody new. No, I said this. They went and I've never seen one team go so far to take their weakness and make it a strength. They went all out.
Until we had injuries, and what's his name? The doctor went, he took a year off. I mean,
he went to doctoring.
Well, then you lost your one tackle,
your right tackle,
left.
And then the left tackle.
Then you got Orlando
Brown. Which, by the way, Eric Fisher did get signed by the Colts, I believe, for a 1-year deal.
Which is a good. I mean, I would pick him up too.
Yeah, no, I mean he was a pretty funny one because he was he the first? I think he was the first overall pick, wasn't he? Because there's 2 offensive linemen in that draft,
and I think number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, he was the number 1, and he started off
terrible.
And there was talks that he wouldn't make it at all on the team, and then he just stuck it out and became a solid left tackle. So I like him.
7-8 years, I like him too.
So yeah, Kansas City went out, built out that offensive line, but I did say with the offensive line that we're going to see if it was the offensive line. I still think Patrick Mahomes has a tendency to scramble out to the sidelines too quick, which makes it hard for an offensive line to block for him. He needs to be able to sit in that pocket and let it wrap around him.
Yeah, but he hadn't been hit like that until the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
A lot of those plays are designed for that.
Yeah, they need to put him more in the pocket, though, because that hurts the offensive line. I mean, just like I was talking with Tormented Gaming, and he was talking about how much he hates is it Orlando Brown that went to the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Talk about how much he hated him, and he's not a team player, and he wouldn't go to right tackle. I'm like, no, that's just a Ravens fan being mad. This guy is a solid left tackle, and you guys just let him go. Or you didn't let him go. You got good compensation for him. But he was saying that now they got Villanueva out of the Steelers. And Villanueva saying how excited he is to play with Lamar Jackson. It's going to make him a better player. And I get that because he likes to run block. But whenever you have a quarterback back there scrambling and you can't see him and you don't know which way to block somebody, he's going to make Villanueva look like a subpar lineman.
Well, that and Villanueva's been around for a hot minute, so
yeah,
I don't know how many good years he might have left.
Well, just like the receivers in Baltimore, not long.
Oh. Who else we got for week 1? Ooh, we got Niners at the Lions, so that could be a fun one for the Niners to start the season. That's a winnable game.
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to see, I don't know, do the Rams and the Lions play this year?
I won't know till the schedule gets released. It's not week 1, that's for sure.
Well, if they do, I'm looking forward to that. I want to see the Goff Stafford, and I want the Lions to win that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I want the Rams to win that one. I want Stafford to get a W.
I want Stafford to be better off in the long run, but head-to-head, I want Goff to win because he got done dirty. Say you think the coach's wife's hot and they kick you off the team? Come on, man.
I don't think that's the only reason. I think that was just the last straw.
Well, yeah, that's probably the only reason. I like this. I'm watching YouTube NFL Network for the schedule release party, but since they had to go sideways,
that's nice.
So I gotta look at it like that.
I'm excited for that one though. Nick Bosa versus Penei Sewell. Ooh.
Oh man, Penei Sewell. But wouldn't that be on the other side of the line? I thought Bosa rushed the right tackle, not the left tackle.
I mean, they kind of swap Bosa around, but I think they're going to figure out a way to keep Penei Sewell on Nick Bosa as often as possible.
Yeah.
I think Penei Sewell can play both tackle positions if you needed to.
Yeah, they'll probably just keep him at one, though. But I think if I was to make a prediction on that game, Penei Sewell will be left tackle the whole time. And then they'll have Bosa on him because he's a rookie. He'll fail enough times, they're going to switch him over the other tackle. And it's not a hit on Bosa. I love Bosa's, both of them.
But you think Penei Sewell's that good?
I do. Watching his highlights, I hope he's as good as he looks because those highlights were my favorite highlights of the draft.
He was just that you're that stoked about offensive lineman.
He looked way bigger than everybody else anyway. He's probably 6'7", 300 some odd pounds, but he would just toss people one-handed. It was hilarious. He blocked 2 people. He was that's why it just amazes me the Cincinnati pass on him because he was a man among boys. He was just tossing people.
Would you say he kind of reminds you of Jonathan Ogden?
No, I heard that, but I didn't say that because I didn't watch Ogden enough to know that.
Ogden was a beast. Oh my god, he was also really big, really big.
Really big.
But he could move too.
So I don't know if you know this, Chad, but Patrick Mahomes charity, 15 and Mahomies, they are redoing a park here in Kansas City, and you can purchase a brick to go in the park. And I was this close to throwing a huge Bills Mafia brick in the middle of this park.
That'd have been awesome.
Oh, it's $350. It's $250, but $350 gets it in a prominent location for a 4x8 brick, and then it gets way more expensive after that. But I almost did that.
See, other week 1 matchups: Chargers at the football team.
Yeah,
so Joey Bosa will be trying to get at our official quarterback.
Yeah, there was another matchup. Oh yeah, offensive rookie of the year last year against defensive rookie of the year last year. That's what I was trying to think of. Chase Young versus the Herbert.
Justin Hebert, as the French would say.
Hebert.
Jets at Panthers.
Darnold versus his
Christian
team.
McCaffrey will be back.
Yeah, and Darnold gets to play the Jets and whoop whoop.
Yep.
But he won't know how to do red zone offense or 2-minute offense. So we know that. But I think he already knows, so we'll be good.
But the kickoff game is the Cowboys at the Bucks, and I feel like the Bucks
Cowboys.
will win that one.
Cowboys, you can get that one.
Think so? Well, that's true.
Dak's first game back, Zeke rushing.
And
you got Micah Parsons over there.
Tom Brady is notorious for a slow start.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. And then on top of that.
Good, Matt. I was going to tell you, man, good call on that. One thing I was going to say tonight. is, next year, Tom Brady, the first 6-7 games of the season, they're going to look like they're out of sync. They're going to look like they're having troubles. They're going to look like everything's hell in a handbasket. And all these ESPN analysts are going to say, he's washed up. We've been telling you that. He's washed up. He's this, he's that. And then guess what's going to happen?
Oh, it's going to turn around. Although now that they're going to have a full offseason together, I don't know if it's going to take them that long to get cooking. I think after the first 4 weeks, they'll hit their stride. But I think the first 3 games, the first 4 games, they might go like 2-2.
And in other schedule news,
I
hear that Buffalo will be playing Thanksgiving again.
Nice.
Bunch of turkeys.
We know the Cowboys are going to play Thanksgiving. Just don't know which team. And we know Detroit will play because they always play.
Yeah. There was some leaks that come out, and if it's accurate now, I saw something that I don't know if it was a leaked bill schedule or not, but it cracked me up because it had us playing a Monday night against somebody, and then it had us playing Sunday versus the Bucks. And someone said, "Oh, look, a short week against Brady, business as usual." And they're probably coming off of a bye too.
The Sunday night game on week 1 is the Bears at the Rams.
Okay, nothing too exciting about that one.
I don't know. It's Khalil Mack on one side, but then Aaron Donald on the other.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing super exciting.
I think both those quarterbacks are going to have a heck of a day. Not like their stats wise, just trying to stay alive.
Well, we've already done it once, Buffalo spanking Dallas on Thanksgiving, but I don't think we're playing Dallas, but I can't remember who it was. I could be wrong, but we'll see. The release will come out and Matt will list off the major games. But we're about 4 minutes away from the show starting as far as the scheduled release party on whatever they're doing. And Jen thinks that Chad wants a brick. I'm pretty sure he does. Chad wants some Holmes brick.
But I'll tell you what, I might buy like 50 bricks or 500 bricks for $350 and then build me something at my own house.
That makes sense.
Look,
but it's for charity.
I've got other charities though right now.
Yeah, my charity
is
funding this program and my bourbon habit. One shot, Chad. What am I drinking?
Apple juice.
What'd you say?
E.H. Taylor.
Nope. You got him backwards
Bradshaw.
from yesterday to today. No, Ancient Age.
Ancient Age.
So how many?
You're doing pretty good considering that there's 60 some odd bottles you could have choose from. So,
how many touchdowns will Tyreek Hill score against the Browns opening weekend?
1. Kelsey left 2.
So Tyreek Hill, he's not going to have 7 catches for 230 yards.
No. No, I don't. I mean, it's always possible, but I doubt it. He did do that in Madden last night, though.
Oh my God! Patrick and I finally played Madden again, and I almost lost.
Yeah, well, yeah. It was weird though. There was some shenanigans going on with the Madden, but Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill hit up for like 230 yards in the first half, and that will go up if you guys watch. We'll have a gaming thing. We have couple games of Madden, and I do apologize because we're just now starting this, and I think that the game audio is a little bit too loud, so you can't hear our commentary quite as good.
Patrick was the Chiefs.
I was the Chiefs. We played random,
and it took it to overtime.
Yes, we did.
I was the Bills.
But I mean, that was how it should have went down. Butker kept missing extra points. Let's see. Okay, that's still week 1. Is that any other not so breaking off-season news?
Was one thing.
The one thing I noticed this morning on the way down was Colt Brennan, the all-star quarterback from Hawaii that broke all the collegiate records, like passing yards and touchdowns and all that. They had that high prolific offense out there. I think he averaged like 5 to 6 touchdowns a game. I guess he was in rehab. He's 37 years old. And I don't think he ever did anything in the NFL at all. I mean, you could pull up his career. I don't know if he ever had a chance, but they found him dead at the rehabilitation center. Pretty sad.
Yeah.
That's quite the prediction. Clyde Edwards going to have 225 and 3 tutties. Tyreek will have 40 yards, 0 touchdowns. Kelsey going to pull a butt muscle or something, running out of the tunnel. Bet.
Out of the tunnel.
If that happens, I want to laugh.
Could you imagine that's how you start your season? Coming out of the tunnel all hype, and then you just start pulling up already?
He's going to do like one of those run out and jump and like flex and go, oh!
Yeah. I mean, I hope not. I don't like seeing anybody get hurt.
No.
But
I don't want to see anybody get hurt.
that's a heck of a prediction to think that Tyreek Hill's going to have 40 yards and not find the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, he'll get 40 yards in one catch.
But if the Chiefs can show that kind of running attack, that'd be kind of scary too.
I mean, they did that against Buffalo. And, I mean, that's the nice thing about Kansas City and Andy Reid. If something's working, they'll stick with it, even if they do have Patrick Mahomes sitting there able to slang it.
Yeah.
Did you find your other not-so-breaking offseason news?
Let's see. There's a former Vikings coach, Jerry Burns, passed away at 94. He was so close to that century mark.
Yeah. 94 is pretty old, though.
That is. That's a good long life. And he got to coach in the NFL. Not a lot of people get to say that.
Nope.
I would never want to be like a full-on head coach. That's too much responsibility for me.
I don't know that I'd want to put in the time.
Yeah, but like a coordinator, maybe.
Yeah, more like positional coach.
Positional coach? What position would you coach?
Safeties.
About you, Ogre, what kind of coach would you be?
O-line.
Strength and conditioning.
Strength and conditioning O-line.
Yeah.
What about you, Ahlers?
I wouldn't mind being an offensive coordinator.
Man, you're going for the coordinator?
That'd be
I
kind of
would
fun.
definitely be a defensive coordinator over an offensive coordinator. I find more fun in stopping somebody than trying to get somewhere.
I agree.
I do too. I'm just less good at it.
I mean,
I don't know if I'm good. I never tried coaching.
Right?
Sorry, Chad, I was talking. I missed that. Sorry.
Offensive line. I mean, that's like defense, really. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
protecting your pocket. So
That is kind of funny where the lines are swapped because the offensive line stops the people. The defensive line tries to get the people, tries to get to something. Whereas in the offense, the rest of it's trying to get towards something. And the rest of the defense, that's Chad just opened my mind right there.
It should be happening now.
What?
It is 6. It is 6 for me, 7 for you.
I don't even know what I'm watching right now, but I don't want to watch it. No, I'm watching us, yes, but there's also something else. I just want to see the schedule release. So that was some not so breaking off-season news.
Not so breaking off-season news.
I forgot to mention, I really do like our new breaking news screen. That's pretty nice.
I don't even think Chad saw it, but that's where we're going now. We're going into breaking news because breaking news, the NFL schedule for the 2021-2022 season is now going live.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
So, what do we got this breaking? Have they shown anything for week 2 or anything yet?
No. It just started.
Okay. So they're just talking about this is going to be the biggest season ever because it's 17 games.
I did read something about how the times for week 18 aren't even set yet. They won't be set until week 17 completes. They're like, it's completely flex.
I mean,
and it's supposed to be all divisional in week 18.
Well, no, because Green Bay's playing Kansas City in the final week of the season.
That's not what I heard from the NFL. They sent out something. We'll see, I guess. It's being released. So if you're in the comments, make a comment. If you haven't subscribed,
Wait a minute. It's that easy to subscribe?
It is that easy to subscribe. So subscribe, like the videos, find us on socials at the gut, up the gut 1 on Twitter and the Facebooks, and Instagram is at up the gut. Find us, watch us. If you can find us on the YouTube's playing video games, or we will also release those. We have several videos popping up. I think we just uploaded the top 10 stadiums, so go check that out.
Yeah.
And then that.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you the official quarterback of Up the Gut.
That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. I don't care what they all say. That's right. I'ma do this thing my way. Let's go. Been grinding hard on it all day. Okay. We work hard, then we all play. Yeah. I'm addicted to the grind, man. That's right. So I refuse to waste time, man.
That's right. The official quarterback of Up the Gut, Conor McGregor.
So rude of him to interrupt our breaking news, but I'll allow it.
Hot day. He can do whatever he wants. That's Ryan Fitzpatrick.
That's true. I will allow it. He is the man. Oh, and also in some not so breaking off-season news that we didn't get to, Marcus Peters says that Josh Allen is the mouthiest player, the biggest shit talker in the NFL.
Really?
But not in a bad way.
I've never heard Josh Allen mic'd up, so I'd never noticed that.
I'm going to try to switch to something. So you take over. Josh Allen, I can see it, but like he's no Phillip Rivers.
No, because Phillip Rivers, like, what was that countrified kind of back talk?
The best trash talk ever. Ever.
Like he's trash talking, but he's trying to keep it like PG so they don't have to bleep him on TV.
All right, I am going to turn on the Bills backers of KC.
The Bills backers, is that a...
They are live on YouTube, same time as us, doing a schedule release thing, and they're giving away a 12 by 18 Josh Allen metal sign, and I want to win it.
Oh, nice. What do you have to do to win it? Just
I had to share some stuff, which I did it. I shared it, and I tagged people, and now I'm going to go and start watching. I did it. I did it.
All right, so I just got an update that said the schedules have been unveiled. So let me see if they
pop those up. Let's break some news.
There we go. Yep, week 2. So we have the full schedules now.
Well, we don't have to go through every one, but there'll be some obviously Kansas City, Buffalo, Green Bay games we'll want to know about in the prime time mainly.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through to see if there's any like big matchups throughout the weeks. Just doing a quick run through.
All right. These guys are in Kansas City, I think. We should just invite them to our show.
Yeah,
it's too loud.
Very loud. See, week 2, Bills at Dolphins in one of the early games. That's a winnable game for you guys.
Who? Dolphins? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Tua. He'll throw more balls to us than he will his own team.
Chiefs at Ravens week 2 for the Sunday night game.
Well, that'll be a good game.
And prime time.
Woo-hoo.
Week 2, Lions at Packers for Monday night. Prime time, baby. I'm a little worried about that one with the Lions just because our pass rush wasn't the greatest last season because it seemed like people kind of had the Smith boys figured out. And now with Penei Sewell on that offensive line, it's just gotten even stronger in Detroit.
He's wearing a mask.
That's a good fact, Matt. Oh, thanks, Patrick.
Sorry, I'm distracted by this guy outside on a podcast with a mask on.
Outside of your house?
No.
Okay.
I can't show you. I wish I could.
But that sounds a bit creepy.
Actually, I think I can show you. You talk. I will show you.
What do you think about that week 2 match, Ogre, with the Ravens? Easy one for the Chiefs?
No, I don't think any. I think if you're the Bills, I think if you're the Chiefs, I think if you're, Packers with Aaron Rodgers, I think every team's going to be coming after the top teams in the NFL, like usual.
Yeah.
I think I think the first 2 or 3 weeks, I don't think it's easy for any team. Some teams come out rolling. You got good teams that come out that aren't rolling. So I don't know. I don't take any team for granted in the NFL except for the Cleveland Browns in the past. I mean, you could take them for granted, but
I don't know if you can take the Browns for granted anymore, though.
not anymore.
No, the Browns are not something you take. Oh yeah, they got good.
Week 3, Chargers at the Chiefs. So there's a divisional matchup.
Always a good one.
And that's going to be an early game, week 3.
And this will be, I think, the second time that Herbert will face the Chiefs. First time he about got him. Like he come out.
Where are they? Week 3, Washington at Buffalo. So Ryan Fitzpatrick coming home. And then Sunday night, Packers at Niners, week 3. So another primetime game.
Who are you looking forward to seeing rookie wise? Like, who are you most excited about watching coming out of the draft? Like, what rookie do you think will be playing, for game 1? And who are you looking forward to watching? Are you looking forward to watching Trevor Lawrence?
Penei Sewell will definitely start. Lawrence will definitely. I think
Najee will start.
Yeah, Najee will start in Pittsburgh. I think all those rookie quarterbacks taken week 1 will start. Even Mac Jones. Mac Jones will start over Cam Newton.
Yeah. Maybe.
But I'm most excited to see Jamar Chase in
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. I kept thinking of the Bengals logo and the B, and for some reason I'm like, I know their city doesn't start with a B.
Fellas, I'm going to sign off. I got a lot of things to get done. Thank you for having me on your show again. Thanks for the invite, Patrick. Matt, you guys, awesome job, like always. So,
all righty, man.
Try to tune in next week.
All right, you take it easy.
See you guys.
Patrick, sign him out.
Oh, my screen's messing up, but that was Chad Smith. Now, this is why I have been so confused.
It's a couple Bills fans. Oh, there's a Chiefs fan.
Why is Dirty Randy wearing a mask outside? This really is messing with me.
Because he's dirty.
Well, I shouldn't mess with him too much. Maybe he has something going on. But, I mean, look how loose it is. It's not protecting anything. So maybe the only way I'll accept this is if he's protecting his identity.
I think it's just because it's a Bills mask and he's just trying to wear as much Bills stuff as possible.
Well, if he's using it for effectiveness, it is not effective. I'm going to start.
Isn't it? Because it drew your eyeballs in.
Not for the reasons he wants.
I think he's literally wearing it just for the views, and by golly, it worked.
Oh my gosh! No, I'm in this for the giveaway. My goodness, sorry. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I was distracted for that time. This guy just threw me through a loop. I didn't know what to do. All right, Green Bay, San Francisco, week 3. Was that right?
Yep. Yeah, that's a Sunday night game. So another primetime game. And then Monday night, Eagles at Cowboys.
Boo. Who cares?
I cares because I hope Jalen Hurts gets that W. Who else? I'm trying to see if there's any other big time match. Bucks at Rams, that could be a good one.
Yeah, I'd like to see Aaron Donald smash up on Tom Brady a few times.
I don't really see any quarterback smash up on Tom Brady because it doesn't happen often enough. Because he always has that release valve for that short pass if something's getting a little too hot for him, you know?
All right, I'm getting off of that one. Sorry. Good, let's find me a good game.
Well, Chiefs at Eagles week 4. That's an early game.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. Chiefs will win that one easy.
Pretty easy.
Jalen Hurts sucks. Let's go.
Wow.
Listen, I don't worry about controversial opinions on here. I say what I mean. I mean what I say. And Jalen Hurts and Tua are going to be out of the league in 2 years.
Just how quick you said that. Jalen Hurts sucks.
He does. I'm sorry. Listen, I call it like I see it. I hope he turns around. But, I can call it the way my eyes see it. There's no reason other than what I see. Kyler Murray's a good quarterback. Kyler Murray will be a good quarterback. Lamar Jackson could be a good quarterback. I don't think the coaches let him. Tua, not a good quarterback. Jalen Hurts has a chance, but I don't see it happening.
Texans at Bills week 4. That's an early game.
Texans? Well, Tyrod's coming home.
Tyrod's coming home.
Whoop, whoop. So we got Fitzy coming home. We got Tyrod coming home.
And then
this is some breaking news, guys.
And then Steelers at Green Bay.
Let's show them one more time why they should be watching us over any other YouTube show right now.
Breaking news.
And then the afternoon game, Steelers at Green Bay. We should be able to win that game.
Will not win that game.
Would not win that game?
Steelers will not win that game.
Oh, okay.
Now, I will say, if Blake Bortles is playing, it's in the bag.
For the Steelers.
No.
Yeah.
I knew I liked D-Hammer.
Tua and Jalen are dog water.
Spitting fire. You heard her here on Up the Gut. In 2 years, whenever they're out of the league, you guys be like, man, we should have listened. But we'll probably be on like NFL Network by that time. So
that'd be amazing. Ooh, but week 4, the Sunday night game, Tom Brady goes home. Bucks and Patriots.
Yeah, I saw something that said that they're trying to make Brady lose to the Patriots for the storyline. Are the Bucks coming off a short week by chance?
I don't believe so. Let me go back to week 3. Yeah, no, the Bucks play the week previous, like Sunday afternoon.
Okay, well then I don't know how they're trying to lose, but
it all depends on the Patriots defense. If Bill Belichick can get a full squad put together and he knows all of Tom Brady's tendencies and everything, I think he can be the one guy to step up to Tom Brady.
I think that he could coach a game, but I when it comes to coaching, I would put Bruce Arians up there near Belichick's abilities. And the one thing about Belichick is he piecemealed the team together off of free agents, which is the only way he's done it for so long. But he doesn't have what he needs. Mac Jones isn't going to be anything super impressive his first year. I don't think he ever will be, but he might. We'll see. But
for the Patriots,
I just think that Bruce Arians has more in place, and he's a good coach. And then Belichick, who is a good coach, doesn't have what he needs to make this work. So I say Bucks over Patriots.
I think the Patriots
won't
can
even
win,
be close.
but it's going to be on the defense. It has to be a low-scoring game for the Patriots to win that one.
Oh, snap. You know what we could do?
What's that?
Oh. And sorry, I know I'm interrupting breaking news on Up the Gut. But we can actually do our too early season predictions.
Are way too early?
Yeah. But the draft's done. Most of free agents are got up.
Yeah.
And we have the schedule.
Yeah, no, it's just all about mini camp now and hoping people stay healthy.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that could really knock is if major injuries, but we'll do one. Maybe, I mean, it's up to you. You're the driving force behind this show. We all know that. So we can do one next week. We can do one right before preseason. And if you want, we can do one right before the season starts.
Yeah, we can do that.
But I like doing one before preseason, before you ever really get, because you just got, it's more of a feeling thing than a watching, because watching preseason could really mess with, your perception of stuff, because you're watching players like, oh man, like EJ Manuel, best preseason quarterback I've ever seen in my life. Can't play a right. I mean, literally, EJ Manuel, watch some games of him in Buffalo when he started. On a run play, would leave his mouth guard in his helmet, and then on a pass play would put it in.
Oh, that's a heck of a
every single time.
If you can keen on that, Pretty much got that game.
They just drafted him because he had the same body type as Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah. And week 4, Seahawks at Niners. That's always a good game.
Yeah. I think it's getting to be less. I think that regardless who starts a quarterback, even if they do start Trey Lance, which I think Garoppolo will start unless they trade him, I think that Niners are by far the better team now.
You don't think Trey Lance could win the starting spot at camp?
I think they're going to want to do it. But I think the better way to do it is to give Trey Lance 1 year behind him. Because, you don't, especially with his limited starting experience anyway, you don't want to overwhelm him. And Garoppolo, I think the only way he starts this year, Trey Lance, is if Garoppolo gets injured, which we all know is very possible.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, so
week 5. Thursday night, Rams at Seahawks. That's the divisional games, usually pretty good.
Oh, I need to go back into this thing. Sorry, I had to find out if Dirty Randy's dirty.
I mean, clearly he's dirty. He's wearing a mask outside. You are. I can't believe you're ditching our show for that one.
I know, right? Oh, I shouldn't mouth them. I won't mouth them. I won't do it. I won't mouth them. We don't need to start fights. Ayler, stop trying to start fights.
You're the one trying to start. I didn't even know who Dirty Randy was till today.
Well, Dirty Randy wears masks outside that aren't tied properly.
So do a bunch of old people.
And apparently, this Chiefs fan is blocked by Bills backer KC. Well, we support Bills backer KC here. And I am not blocked by Bills backer KC because I'm not whoever this guy is. Don't call him a coward. I will put it out right here. Whoever this guy is next to Dirty Randy, go at me on Twitter. Up the Guts got this. At Up the Gut 1. Let's do this. You can bring Dirty Randy if you want.
Always got to throw up the 1.
I have no problem throwing shade on Twitter or whatever the kids are saying nowadays.
Well, tell you what, you better pay attention to this week 5 matchup.
All right, we're going to bring in the San Francisco, our insider real quick. Trey won't win week 1.
Give him some playing time, though.
Only if you guys are up big. I don't see him
or down
getting
big
playing time. This would be a possibility, but I am a lot higher on Jimmy G than a lot of people are. So I don't see him stumbling. I think injuries would be the only, if you count that as a stumble. So
injuries are absolutely a stumble. That's a big stumble.
Yeah, that's more of a stumble than a halt, but I mean, call it what you want.
Yeah, the week 5, Green Bay goes to Cincinnati for the early game.
That should be pretty winnable. I mean, by week 5, I think Joe Burrow will be injured again.
Oh,
I hope not. I hope not
either.
That was a Panay Sewell thing because I don't think they did enough to protect him yet.
Protect him, Bengals. He is your future. But Sunday night, week 5, Bills at Chiefs.
Week 5, is that October 10th?
It is.
Okay, then the schedule I saw was real. That means we have like 5 primetime games. Anyway, that's a big one. What time is that? That just a 1 o'clock game?
No, that's Sunday night.
Okay, Sunday night. Okay, I should listen better to you because I know you said that. I am going to try to go to that game. You
should listen better to me.
I should. I really should. But I was actually getting ready to tweet at and start some more trouble on Twitter.
you can start trouble with him in like a half an hour or so.
No.
Yes. We got stuff to do right now. Like week 6. Week 6 Packers and Bears. The divisional match of all divisional matches.
I mean, that'll be a good game just because of what it is, but Packers, I mean, we're all assuming that Aaron Rodgers is there, so.
Yeah. Right now, if Aaron Rodgers is gone, this is a totally different season. Very different. Let's see. It looks like the Niners have a bye week, week 5.
If there's ever a time to switch it, if by chance Jimmy is limping through or struggling or
well, if Jimmy's struggling in the first 4 games of the season, you'll have an early chance to fix it because you have the week 5 bye, San Francisco.
I think that this one was for you.
Will Minnesota win the division this year? Not if Aaron Rodgers stays in Green Bay.
Yeah.
But if Aaron Rodgers leaves or doesn't play,
then no, they won't because Blake Bortles.
No.
Oh, sorry.
If Aaron Rodgers doesn't play in Green Bay, then yes, I believe the Vikings will win the division that year.
You don't have. I think Justin Fields probably a 2 or 3.
I think Justin Fields can give him the wild card spot, but I think just as a team overall, I think the Vikings are better built right now.
Yeah, I mean Justin Jefferson. God, I can't remember.
Adam Thielen.
Yeah, but who's the running back? The really good one.
Dalvin Cook.
I mean,
and Kirk Cousins is
good.
Worse. He just has. All Kirk Cousins has to do is game manage. He doesn't have to be fantastic.
He doesn't. Defense should be better this year.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe the Lions are the one. Penei Sewell, Jared Goff.
No, I don't trust it. I don't trust Jared Goff that much.
You stop that. You stop it now.
And then week 5, the Bills go to Tennessee for Monday night.
Who does?
The Bills
are in Tennessee Monday night?
Yes. Listen to me.
That one scares me a little bit. I'm still trying to start trouble.
Stop trying to start trouble.
I just want to start trouble.
We're doing a show.
You called a Bills backer a coward.
Oh no. Every team does that to every other team. That's what being a fan's all about.
But we're not cowards.
You're not.
Okay, well.
And that's week 6. I apologize. That's week 6.
Week 6 at Tennessee. Well, we travel well to Tennessee. We got a lot of fans in Nashville. That one still scares me, though. But if our defense is shored up the way they've tried to shore it up, and we can stop Henry and Tannehill, I mean, they lost a tight end. I think they lost a receiver. I don't know. I want to pick Buffalo to win that one, but that's going to be one of them that scares me because our only really bad loss last year, like we lost to Kansas City twice.
Right.
But it wasn't really bad. I mean, the championship wasn't good, but it wasn't. But that loss to Tennessee last year was really bad.
Yeah.
So.
And then week 7, Chiefs at Tennessee for the early game on Sunday. Washington at Green Bay for the early game.
Oh, man. What's the strength of schedules here? You keep looking at your stuff. I'm going to try to look up strength of schedule.
The only thing I saw for strength of schedule is that in the NFC, the Bears had the hardest strength of schedule.
Poor guys. Tennessee, I mean, they've got some tough teams, but it seems like they get the toughest teams at home.
Yep. Buffalo has a bye week, week 7.
Yes, we do. That's good. I mean, I'd like to have it after week 8, but, I mean, that's close enough to the middle.
Yeah.
And it comes off of it comes after the Tennessee game, right?
Yes.
I think that was very similar to last year, too. Okay, go ahead.
And then week 7, Sunday night, Colts at Niners. That could be a good one.
Yeah. No, I was thinking about it. I think the Colts are going to be a lot better than people give them credit for. I'll probably have them pretty high on my list.
Yeah.
Because I like Carson Wentz. I like Frank Reich. I like what Frank Reich does with Carson Wentz.
Week 8, Green Bay at Arizona for the Thursday game.
Oh, hold on. God, I miss Adam Gase ruining Bills rivals. Quality comment. Go ahead.
Oh, Adam Gase. You were the worst.
Yes.
Then Sunday morning, week 8, Niners at Bears. That could be
Niners
a decent
at
game.
Bears. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty close, but I still think Justin Fields he'll start and he's still a bit off. Man, what are they going to do there? They've got to do something in Chicago with Fields and Foles.
Nick Bosa could have a heck of a day there because I don't think Chicago's offensive line is anything special.
No, I don't think so either. And
then Miami at Buffalo that week. Also a Sunday morning game. Well, yep. Sunday at noon for you guys.
Yep.
And then Giants at Chiefs for Monday night.
Well, that shouldn't be good at all. I mean, the Giants made a lot of strides, but I mean, it's still Daniel Jones, ranked worst quarterback by up the gut.
But it should be a healthy Saquon Barkley, though.
Should be, but you never know because that's kind of the Jimmy Garoppolo thing. An injury's never that far away with that guy.
Oh, week 9. After midday game, Green Bay at Kansas City. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't you me? That's my thing.
So I
Actually,
think
missed
Kansas
this
City
one.
will probably. Where is it at?
It's in Kansas City.
Yeah, I think Kansas City will probably win that one.
We should try to go to that one.
I mean, if you're here,
I should be. This isn't until November 7th.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we can go around I'll get a little mic and we'll go around and interview people in the parking lot and then come back and watch it on my big TV.
That's perfect. I have a microphone for that.
Yeah. Okay. That was my celebration. Dirty Randy and his fucking. Anyway.
And I forgot in the morning, the early game on Sunday for that week, Buffalo at Jacksonville.
Ooh, I actually look forward to that one.
Yeah,
I think Buffalo still wins that one, but it'll be a time where I can actually. I mean, I'll root for Buffalo, but I like Jacksonville. I'll get to see Tim Tebow,
Tim Tebow and Trevor Lawrence
and Travis Etienne, and I mean. They did a lot of work there. So Urban Myers has laid the groundwork for a good team in Jacksonville. And I hope they're good. I do. I would love to see them up there with the Browns and the Bills and the Chiefs, technically as the newly revived good teams. You know, this is our time.
Yeah.
So
here's my way too early prediction then. Tim Tebow's a top 5 tight end in the league next year. Well, this year.
I agree. I'm good.
Yeah. And then midday game, Cardinals at Niners, another divisional game.
Now, if you say that, do they give any credit to Tebow, or do they just say that Trevor Lawrence is this amazing rookie? Because I think that Tebow is going to help Lawrence's him become a better rookie than he's going to help Tebow be a better tight end.
Yeah. No, I think they'll give Tebow quite a bit of credit because he was a quarterback in the NFL, so there's something he can share with Trevor Lawrence there. Mm-hmm. But then also, I think he'll prove that he has the athletic ability to be a good tight end.
I mean, he is considerably older than the last time he played, but there's no doubt in my mind that Tebow has kept himself in shape. Not the fact that he's an extremely good-looking man, and he keeps himself in shape. He knows the game. He has the most competitive drive I've seen. The only person I put in that where you can physically see them trying hard is Josh Allen and Tim Tebow. I see those two. You see it on their faces. They hurt the losses. They try their damnedest. They do whatever they can. I mean, Tebow's going to be good. If they would have said Buffalo signed Tim Tebow as tight end, I would have been ecstatic.
Yeah, me too. Because as old as he is, he's not nearly as old as the tight end we have in Green Bay. Not Tanyan, but Mercedes Lewis. Mercedes Lewis just got signed for another year.
Yeah, he was playing back with Gerard. That's when he was balling.
Yes, he was,
and he was not bad. He was good. I think he's kind of gotten a little older and
he's got a lot older.
Yeah, that's true. How long has he been in the league? Like him and Tom Brady got drafted together, didn't they?
Probably pretty close. You know what? Let me do some crack research.
Do some crack research. So I don't understand. I kind of understand the Tebow hate. I don't understand the Wentz hate. Like he had some injury issues, but who did he have to help him in Philadelphia? They had no wide receivers. They had nothing. I think they had that running back. I can't remember his name, but Sanders. So,
yeah.
But other than that, I mean, he really doesn't have anything to help him. So just watch. That's my too early prediction. Carson Wentz, he won't be in the MVP talk, but I don't even know where to put him. But he'll be one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL. He'll be top of the league, and Indianapolis will be good. I mean, Carson Wentz will be talked in for Offensive Player of the Year, something like that, Quarterback of the Year. He'll be in the talks for that. Not MVP, though.
So Mercedes Lewis was drafted in 2006.
So 15 years as a tight end?
Yeah. And to give you an idea of other people he's drafted with, Mario Williams, Reggie Bush.
Played in Buffalo.
Vince Young.
Played in Buffalo.
AJ Hawk.
Didn't play in Buffalo, but I think in that one, at one point from that draft, we had 5 or 6 players from the first round in that draft.
AJ Hawk, Vernon Davis.
Ooh.
Dante Whitner, Matt Leinart, Jay Cutler.
Dante Whitner played for us.
Haloti
Matt Leinart played for us. Sorry. I'm trying to remember.
Haloti Nada,
Aha. Allo.
Chad Greenway, Tamba Ali,
Ooh.
Antonio Cromartie.
Ooh.
He's outlasted all these guys.
Yeah. No, I mean, Vernon Davis is, I love that guy, and he's off the map. Like, he's gone. He disappeared.
Jonathan Joseph, Santonio Holmes,
Ooh.
D'Angelo Williams.
And Mercedes Lewis, of all the people still playing.
Joseph Adai. Remember Joseph Adai?
I do remember Joseph Adai.
Yeah. DeQuell Jackson. Remember DeQuell Jackson?
I do. What was he Browns?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I do remember him.
Roman Harper.
Yeah. Saints.
Greg Jennings was in the same draft class.
Greg Jennings? He's been retired for like 32 years.
Yeah. Devin Hester.
Yeah.
Maurice Jones-Drew.
My gosh.
Yeah.
They played together.
Owen Daniels.
Was he the Texan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jari Evans, the tackle for the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Gostkowski is still playing.
Yeah, but he's a kicker.
Yeah, but he's a kicker. Brandon Marshall.
Wow, he's been gone for a while.
Leon Washington.
Wow.
Elvis Boomerville.
Wow, that is
Kyle Williams.
Ooh, he hadn't been gone that long though, just a couple years.
Delaney Walker. Remember Delaney Walker? I know D Hammer remembers Delaney Walker.
I'm trying to remember Delaney Walker. I know the name. I just can't think of anything particular.
He was also a tight end that was drafted by the Niners. Played for the Titans for a while too, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was the Titans I remember from. All right.
Antoine Bethea, Cortland Finnegan.
All these people have been gone forever.
Marcus Colston.
All right, look at that schedule. Give us some breaking news.
All right. What week are we on? We're in week 10, double digits. Early game on Sunday that week. Bills at Jets.
That's not breaking news. That's like a bye week for us. I shouldn't say that. No game is easy in the NFL.
Afternoon game, Seattle at Green Bay. Ooh, they always play us tough.
You guys have some trouble with them.
No matter who's playing.
It's true. Russell Wilson's still good. I feel like, I don't know. Tyler Lockett.
Russell Wilson's offensive line is his only problem, honestly.
By the way, is this just not the season of disgruntled quarterbacks? Russell Wilson into Deshaun Watson into Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Like, this is just weird.
Sunday night game that week, Chiefs at Raiders. That's usually, I can't say it's usually
a good game.
Yeah. And then Monday night, Rams at Niners.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah. Does Aaron Donald win Defensive Player of the Year again?
No.
No?
No. I don't know who will, but no.
But it's not going to be Aaron Donald. Let's see.
What if it's J.J. Watt?
Week 11. I'll just be happy if J.J. Watt plays 16 games. All right.
He will.
Week 11. Colts at Bills. Early Sunday game.
Wow, that's going to be a good game.
Yep.
Niners
at
Bills.
Niners
Bills
at Jaguars.
Niners at Jaguars. Niners win that one.
Packers at Minnesota. That's usually a pretty decent one.
Packers win, and again, we're assuming Aaron Rodgers is still there.
Yeah. Bengals at Raiders. I feel like that's going to be a better game than it sounds.
Yeah. But no. Raiders.
Cowboys at Chiefs.
That one I think will be better than what people think. That one would be a game to watch. Given everybody's still healthy, Dak, Zeke, and then with that defense they've been building with all these rookies, I'm going to like that one.
Steelers at Chargers for the Sunday night game that week. I think that could be a pretty decent one. Chargers? Well, yeah.
What's the over-under on or the chances on Big Ben lasting the whole season?
I think it's pretty good only because he'll play through injuries.
Does he pull Vontae Davis and just be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play anymore. And just walk off.
Week 12 are Thanksgiving games. The first one, Bears at Lions.
Okay.
After that is Raiders at Cowboys.
Okay.
And then it's Bills at Saints.
That's what it was. That will, man, it's still tough not having Breeze there.
Yeah. But you got famous Jameis.
I mean, good for our secondary, I guess.
I don't. Here's another maybe too early thing. Jameis Winston throws 10 interceptions or less.
I agree with you.
Because I think the coaching
Taysom starts.
Oh, damn. No, I just think the coaching is going to hammer on him so hard about his decision making and his.
It's going to be the Alvin Kamara show, regardless who starts there.
Yeah,
it's going to be swing passes, screens, and running.
I mean, if that's what you got to do, that's a lot of what Drew Brees did. He also threw some deep balls, but there was a time where the New Orleans screen was a thing to be feared.
Yeah. Well, that's because you also had a quarterback that could hit you deep. So you had to cover the deep and hope you could stop the screen. And you have someone like Kamara, like Reggie Bush,
Mark
Ingram, who could just tear you up on that. But you're going to allow that short pass and hope everybody can crowd to it over getting hit deep with Mike Thomas or all the other God, who are the receivers?
Jared Cook's a deep threat tight end.
Yeah, no, but he had somebody major that Drew Brees was with for a long time, and I'm dropping names. That hurts my feelings.
Well, to be fair, you're not a Saints fan, so you didn't.
It's true, but man, he was so good. He had that guy that he hit all the time before Michael Thomas, and then there was the Moore, whoever the Moore character was. He was there for a little bit.
Yeah,
and then, but man, who was his go-to? Can you crack research that?
Give me a second. Because then we got 2 afternoon games that week. Rams at Packers. So Matt Stafford comes back to Green Bay.
Yeah, I mean, Green Bay's going to lose, probably 2 to 4 games total. Marquise Colston, by the way.
Yes, Marquise Colston.
And it was Lance Moore and then Brandon Cooks, but Marquise Colston was the one I was trying to remember.
And Brandon Cooks is on a new team every year.
Yeah, but he's always been good wherever he goes.
He has been. This is why it's so weird that he keeps bouncing around.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But the only place he wasn't good, New England. But Green Bay will lose 2 to 4 games, probably, if I had to guess, 3.
And that could be one of them.
Yeah, and it's going to be random. I mean, Kansas City's probably going to be one of them, and then maybe one random divisional, and then one random outside of division. Like it's just going to be out there and weird. So
Minnesota at San Francisco that week, also afternoon game on Sunday. Sunday night game, Cleveland at Baltimore.
Those are always going to be good games.
Yes. Monday night that week, Fitzmagic hosts Seattle.
Yeah, that would be a good game.
Right about then is when Seattle's offensive line usually kind of stops protecting him. So Chase Young should have a good game that game.
Yeah, I mean, Chase Young doing his thing, Fitzmagic. He's actually gotten better about the turnovers over the years.
Yeah.
So.
And then week 13, Green Bay finally gets a bye week.
Wow, that's late.
That is very late.
But for your old quarterback, that's pretty good because then you'll get that. You'll play 4 more games, 5 more games, 4 more, and then
5 more.
And then he'll get another break. As you guys get your first round bye of the playoffs, and then you'll lose a game and be out.
You have to be the number 1 seed to get the bye now. There aren't 2 anymore.
I think you'll be the number 1 seed in the NFC. I mean, I haven't done my picks. I haven't really dove into it yet, but
I mean, I hope so.
Okay, right, now this other guy who I like, he's got a good setup. He's got some Josh Jags in the background. It's a cereal, Josh Allen cereal. But he's got a Bills polo on, which is baller. And then he's got a towel over his shoulder. I don't get it. This I like these guys. They're Bills backers. They're in Kansas City. We feel each other's pains, but their decisions confuse me.
Not everybody can just be classic like you are.
Listen, I got maps. I know where I'm at.
I meant just wearing a jersey, but Yeah.
I'm right there. And I'm somewhere on that map. Go ahead.
Right. Week 13, Thursday, Dallas at New Orleans.
Dallas at New Orleans.
That could be a good one.
It just depends on how the quarterback play is in Dallas or in New Orleans.
That's why I said could.
Yeah. So New Orleans, I'm probably going to have around the 9 and 8 mark, right in that range.
Yeah.
I think that they have a good enough team. And they were able to win a lot of games without Drew Brees last year. So I think they'll still be in that middle, but not having him around is going to hurt them.
Yeah. All right. Broncos at Chiefs is an early game on Sunday that week.
That'll be a good game. Aaron Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes. Actually, I hope at this point in time that Drew Lock is running. He's got Cortland Sutton. He's hitting his receivers, and they realize, man, Drew Lock isn't as bad as we thought. We can keep Teddy as the backup and keep rolling.
Let's see what else we got. Sunday night, Niners at Seahawks. So the second one of the afternoon game that week, Baltimore at Pittsburgh. And then the Monday night game, Patriots at Buffalo.
There you go. I mean, we're going to win that one, but what are you going to do? I think Buffalo's in the same boat as Green Bay. We're probably going to lose to Kansas City just because we do that. I hope we can win, but you always count on losing to Kansas City because they're just that good.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably lose one division game randomly, probably against the Dolphins. Which is a shame because Dan Marino and Jim Kelly have a bet going. If there's a sweep, Dan Marino has to give Jim Kelly crab, I think, and then Jim Kelly gives Dan Marino something else. But they got a food bet. But it has to be a sweep anyway, and then we'll lose one random outside. So we'll get 3 losses-ish.
Is he Raiders at Chiefs that week?
That's always a good one.
Niners at Bengals. If everyone's healthy, that could be a fun one.
Maybe Bengals will surprise me. I don't see them being good yet.
Afternoon, Buffalo at Tampa Bay.
That one. See it? You go Patriots on a Monday night, and we got Tampa Bay on a Sunday night. I think we win that one, and I think we win it handedly. Yes. It could go any way. That is Tom Brady when he's going into playoff form, and they're going to be rolling, and they got a great defense and a great coach. But Brady Allen, he's been waiting 2 years for this.
Yeah.
He wants to prove because the last really bad game that Josh Allen played was against the Patriots and Tom Brady. And I know that he doesn't play Tom Brady because they're against the defense, not the offenses, but he wants to prove that he is there. Like the torch is being passed. Josh Allen's the guy. We need to end this. We will whoop up on Tampa Bay one time. We can get rid of that Brady stigma, and then we're good. We're that Super Bowl, us and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl every year.
Oh, man. Sunday night, Bears at Packers.
Good
That's
game.
Be a good Sunday night game.
I think that if you guys lose to the end division, I think it's going to be the Bears.
If we have to lose one in division, I honestly think it's going to be
the Vikings.
Actually, I think it's also going to be to Detroit.
Really? I think it's going to be the Bears. But again, I'll have to look at the schedule and well, like I said, we'll try to hammer this out next week and see if we can figure it out.
Week 15, Thursday night, Chiefs at Chargers.
Should be good, but I don't think the Chargers are quite there yet.
Sunday
maybe second year slump from Herbay.
Yeah. Sunday early games, Tennessee at Pittsburgh. That could be a good one.
Could be. I don't think Pittsburgh's going to be. I think this is the last year of Big Ben. I think he's going to show his age. I think Najee's not going to quite be there. I think that their offensive line has taken some hits this year. I think that their defense, although they have great line, I think that they're going to show some weakness because they're always going to be playing from behind. So, just my prediction, watch for Pittsburgh to sink. It'll probably be Cleveland, Baltimore. Who am I missing?
Bengals,
Pittsburgh. They could swap back and forth, but I think Cleveland and Baltimore will be fighting for the first spot, but I think Cleveland gets it. I think Baltimore's in second. Probably Pittsburgh and then Cincinnati, but those could very easily swap.
Yeah. Green Bay at Baltimore.
Ooh, now that one. That might be your loss out of division.
Yeah.
Just because I know how you guys are against run. And if your defense isn't shored up.
Especially against running quarterbacks. Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, ugh. But that's what I thought when Buffalo, because our run defense was horrid last year. And we annihilated their running attack.
It's not that our run defense is bad because nobody ran all over us last season, but it's that we are historically bad against running quarterbacks because we can't contain the quarterback and play the run at the same time for some reason.
I think Dirty Randy's trying to protect his identity.
Maybe.
Because he just pulled the mask up off camera. Anyway, go ahead. Fucking Dirty Randy's got me stumped, man.
Yeah, he does. Let's see.
And I think he's got a Tasker jersey on.
Falcons at Niners.
Falcons at Niners.
Well,
we know how you feel about the Falcons.
They have too much talent to be as bad as they are. And that's why they are doomed to fail.
I think that, I don't know, and until they get rid of that 28-3 stigma, yeah, it's Steve Tasker jersey. Until they get rid of that, I can't have faith in him. Maybe Matt Ryan comes out, he's Matty Ice again. They've got Kyle Pitts. If he's going to be dominant, until I see them, go up big and still win, I just can't have faith in them.
Yeah. And then we have games that are not scheduled yet for that week.
Mm-hmm.
Like Carolina at Buffalo.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it doesn't have a time.
Well, Darnold coming back to Buffalo. I don't see him doing anything with them. We'll just have to stop McCaffrey. But who knows? I mean, at that point, maybe Carolina's a juggernaut.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, week 16, Christmas week. Thursday, Niners at Tennessee.
I think I'm gonna pick Tennessee to win that one.
Saturday, Christmas Day, Cleveland at Green Bay.
Ooh, I like that game.
I get a Packers game on Christmas.
It's like they're just giving you presents.
Yeah. Also on Christmas Day, later that evening, Colts at Cardinals.
That'll be a good game.
Sunday, the day
quarterback.
Sunday, the day after Christmas, Bills at Patriots for the early day.
Oh, we win that one.
That's right. The Niners were the Thursday game. That's right. Let's see. What else is happening that Sunday?
I don't know that your buddy's watching anymore, by the way.
It might not be. He's a busy man also.
That sucks, but that's okay.
Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Sunday afternoon.
That's usually a good game. Pittsburgh kind of always has Kansas City's number.
Yeah. Washington at Dallas, Sunday night. And then on to week 17, New Year's weekend. Well, January 2nd. None of our teams play there. Well, Raiders at Colts. That's about the only game that could really be good in that slate.
Yeah. I think you're giving Raiders a little too much credit, but
when the Raiders lose, they still play teams hard. They just
but
in the end. Like there weren't a lot of games where the Raiders got blown out.
I mean, I'll say that I think the Colts will win that one, but
Chiefs at Bengals is an early game. So Mahomes versus Burrow, that could be a good one.
Yeah, I mean, Burrow probably won't be playing.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm so mean. Sorry.
Falcons at Buffalo.
Oh. Well, Falcons will go up early, and then they'll lose.
Houston at San Francisco in the afternoon that week.
I don't even know what to think of Houston. Houston, I like a lot of the moves that Houston made. They've been so bad. I don't trust them.
Yeah.
They have 92 running backs. including the originator of Big Trust himself.
Yeah, Mark Ingram. That's right. Big Trust. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
And then Sunday night that week, Minnesota at Green Bay.
Be a good game.
And then Monday night, Browns at Steelers.
Good game.
And then the final week, week 18, the week we've never had before.
No times.
It is all divisional. Well, we got sometimes.
Oh, do we have sometimes? Okay.
Yeah, like Sunday, January 9th, early games, Green Bay at Detroit.
Okay. Let me guess. We get the Jets.
Yeah. Jets at Buffalo. Also early day.
Yeah, we'll get that one.
Steelers at Ravens. Bengals at Browns. That could be a good one depending on how healthy everyone stays.
That's true. I mean, that's one thing about the NFL. You can make all your predictions, but there's going to be somebody that's supposed to be really good that is really bad, and there's going to be someone that's supposed to be really bad that's really good. That's just going to happen.
And there's no primetime games for that week. So the 4 afternoon games to end the season, Chargers at Raiders, Niners at Rams, Chiefs at Broncos, Seahawks at Cardinals.
Seahawks and Cardinals will probably be the best one of that bunch. All right.
That is the biggest season ever.
That is the longest. Well, I mean, technically, they took away one preseason, added one regular season. So it's the same, but the records count. There's going to be records broken this year. Watch it.
Of course, because we have an extra game to do it now.
Mm-hmm. And if no other record gets broken, the most games played in a regular season record will be broken. So then I will be right no matter what.
Everybody who stays healthy.
All right. So, I mean, that's the schedule. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Oh my God.
That was Chad over the phone recording a voiceover for me.
Nice. That's why it's got that speaker kind of quality to it.
Yep. Going the extra mile for me.
That's awesome.
Now, if you notice also, all 32 stadiums go through that.
Yes, there's a lot of pictures flashing by.
2 stadiums go twice. So,
M&T Bank Stadium and Soldier Field.
No.
Dang it.
Lambeau and Highmark. I mean, I thought that would be pretty easy.
And the Ralph.
Yeah, the Ralph.
I can't believe you called it Highmark.
I'm trying to be official on this one. Anyway, so
I'm excited for an extra regular season game because with the odd number of games, like I said, there's going to be a lot fewer ties going in the playoffs.
It's true. You know what? I've got the jersey on, but I'm also wearing Buffalo Bills Zubaz.
Zubaz? Oh, your pants.
Yeah. That's what I love about doing this. You only see from here up. I could go pantsless if I wanted.
That's true.
Never know.
Never.
Anything else you got here? Because we're getting to the point where we've said enough.
Yeah, we ran through the whole schedule. It's going to be a good year. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. I know that's impossible in this sport, but
I mean, there's already people getting hurt.
Yeah, so. I don't like seeing injuries on any team.
No, I want to see everybody healthy. That way you get the proper competition.
Yeah, and I'm going to say it here right now in front of anybody who watches. If you cheer for an injury, you're a terrible fan.
Yeah. Jerk.
But anyway, did you have a Flippin Flip that guy this week?
Yeah.
Do you?
Of course I do.
I believe it's time for the most negative part of our show.
Flippin', dadgummit!
Who do you have for Flippin Flip that guy? Is it Dirty Randy? Because he's really had your attention.
Not Dirty Randy, not yet.
Not yet.
The guy next to him, though, calling out Bill's backers, calling him a coward. I didn't block you on Twitter. Let's do this. No. My Flippin Flip that guy this week is pretty simple. It's all the Tebow hate.
Okay, yep.
So I understand it almost, but at the same point in time, Tebow was somebody that wasn't supposed to succeed in the NFL. won a playoff game pretty damn quick.
Yeah.
Had comeback victories whenever they'd put him in. He would come out of nowhere, was winning games he wasn't supposed to win. And it was because of his competitive drive. It wasn't because of his talent.
Yeah.
And I always had the stance on Tim Tebow that he would have been a good quarterback in the league, but he was too damn popular for his own good because of who he was. So he wasn't allowed to sit as a backup. Fan bases wouldn't allow it. So given the chance to sit as a backup and be able to sit and learn, and be that guy, I think he could have been a starting quarterback for an extended period of time, or at least a solid backup.
Yeah.
Okay, he didn't do that. Well, he's so athletic and so talented, he's able to go into the farm system of the Major League Baseball. And people hate him for that. I don't understand why you hate somebody because he strives to be successful, because he put in the work to be good at what he does, regardless of what it is. And then he has a coach that he played for, who is now the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, that says, hey, you know how I work. You can come help implement my system with the new players. And you're so flippin' gifted as an athlete that you could come in and make a difference as a tight end. I mean, there was talk when Tebow come out, said, don't be a quarterback, be an H-back, be a tight end. Well, now he's a tight end and everybody's having conniptions because he can't be a tight end. Everybody just giving Tebow a chance because no, it's because he's good at what he does. Be jealous of his talent, but don't hate on the man for having talent. Yeah. So I'm tired of seeing all this Tebow hate. He's taking probably veteran minimum to be a possibly starting tight end, but that's not even guaranteed right now. He's just getting a spot on a team.
Yep.
You know who won't do that? Colin Kaepernick, who asked the XFL for $20 million for a year.
I don't think it's paid anybody that much money.
No, they paid the quarterbacks $500,000 at the most, and he wanted $20 million. Colin Kaepernick is a greedy son of a bitch. It isn't about his politics. It's about his talent and his greed. If he got rid of the greed and worked on his talent, you know what? He's probably talented enough to be a backup, but he's too greedy or too prideful. So that's his problem. So you know what? I'm going to add Colin Kaepernick in this. Flippin' flip you and flippin' flip anybody that's Tebow hating.
Flippin' dadgummit!
Sons of bitches.
I mean, I still have the nightmares from when Colin Kaepernick ran for $180 something on us. Oh, that's actually really nice.
Yeah, no. Again, like I said, I think I even tweeted it to somebody or put it somewhere. Colin Kaepernick, get rid of his pride and his greed, and he could be a backup somewhere.
Yeah.
But he won't do that. He wants to be front and center on everything because he's a self-centered prick.
I get maybe why people are mad at the situation because they're like, oh, people won't bring Kaepernick back because of politics or whatever.
But they won't. It's because of him.
I know, but I don't get why people hate Tim Tebow, the man. He's done nothing.
He's an amazing man who does nothing with his free time. He praises God and does charity. Like, he's like the most selfless man in the history of football who does nothing but gives. And everybody wants to hate him, but that's why they want to hate him, because they don't like somebody that makes them look bad. And most people aren't like him. And so then they want to hate on him because it makes them feel better about themselves if everybody hates Tebow. Yeah. But I love Tebow. And you know what? If Tebow wants to come on this show, we'll have him anytime.
Oh, my goodness. Absolutely. I love Tim Tebow. I was so sad the way Denver did him.
Oh, that is the one non-Bills jersey I would possibly buy. And I know Chad did buy.
Would you buy it? Now, which jersey of his would you buy? The Broncos?
The Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. I do like the Jacksonville jerseys.
Well, I like Jacksonville. Years back when Buffalo was just nonstop bad.
Right.
One of my friends was like, well, you need to have a backup team. I'm like, no, I'm just a Bills fan. Like, well, who's your backup team be? I'm not going to be the Jaguars. I like the Jaguars. That was the Garrard, Mercedes Lewis, and then they stunk for a long time. But I like them. You know,
now you don't need. If you're a real fan, you don't need a backup team. Now there are other players on teams that you can, cheer for because game respects game. If I go back and look, just in my time watching football, I think just about every franchise has one person that I really liked watching play.
I'm sure there is, and then there's also lots of ex-Bills players that I'll watch, or and like I like Drew Brees, I liked Peyton Manning, like I don't know. We probably, like I said, I'd probably pick someone off every team I enjoyed watching.
Yeah. So I hate the Bears. I'm programmed to hate the Bears. But I loved watching Brian Urlacher.
Oh, who didn't like watching Brian Urlacher?
a lot of other Packers fans, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't like watching him if he's playing your team. I'll tell you that much.
I respected it. I liked the way he played. I just hated that it had to be against us.
Yeah. No, I mean, he was. Yeah. I don't know.
He was solid. I don't know if he'll ever be in the Hall of Fame.
I like watching Wes Welker when he was in New England and
Barry
with
Sanders,
Denver too.
Back in the day, I got to watch Barry play a few times.
Yeah. Jets. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head.
I like watching.
Who was that? Who's that cornerback? Revis.
Yeah, Darrelle Revis.
He was all right to watch.
He was. I forgot his name. The running back that came from San Diego at the time that went to the Jets. LaDainian Tomlinson. He had a couple good years with the Jets.
Well, Brett Favre was on the Jets too.
Yeah, he was playing well for the Jets until he tore his shoulder and then kept playing.
And of course, Dan Marino was always good to watch. Zach Taylor, Dolphins.
Zach Taylor.
Kiko Alonso is on the Dolphins, or was. I think he's actually on the Saints now.
I think Teddy Bruschi's my favorite Patriot. I like.
Teddy Bruschi said some shit, pissed me off.
He did.
Bruschi. I mean, I like that he come back from whatever he come back from, but no.
I like watching him play. I never really listened to him.
He ruined it for me.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyway, we could probably pick out some. Yeah, it'd be fun to do sometime, but we got real shit to do. We're going to pick out our way too early playoff Super Bowl winners. I'm going to go through the entire schedule, figure out who's going to win what game, figure out every single record. So division winners and Super Bowl winners.
Okay, we'll do that next week.
All right. I don't really know what to do. I think everybody knows what to do at this point. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, how dare you?
Wait, real quick, show them how easy it is.
Oh, I can show them how easy it is. If you're on a cell phone, that was so easy. We enabled notifications.
And if you're on the computer watching your YouTube, it's the same buttons.
It's super easy. Just like I said, if you're not subscribed at this point, how dare you?
Yeah. Who are you? Dirty Randy?
Fucking Dirty Randy in his fucking hidden face.
Wow. Dude. This episode,
maybe that's not Dirty Randy. Maybe Dirty Randy's the guy that got blocked. I don't know.
This episode should be called Dirty Randy Hijacks the Show.
Dirty Randy, you flippin' flipper.
But no, yes. Like, comment, subscribe, especially comment. Go through the archive episodes and leave us some comments on any ways you think the show could be better. Because
unless it's get rid of me, though, don't comment that.
I mean, we're not going to listen to every suggestion. We can't make everybody happy. But if it's something within our realm of possibility, we'll look into it. Absolutely. Because we got a lot of growing to do.
Ultimately, we're here to entertain you guys. So
absolutely,
we're not entertaining. And if your comment is Patrick needs to stop getting distracted by Dirty Randy, I already know. You don't have to tell me.
I've already told him 3 times.
I already got distracted, but don't wear a face mask outside. I don't get it.
Just some people are weird. That's all it is.
I'm going to wear a face mask tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week. Next week, when we do the show, I'm going to be wearing a mask the whole time. Safety.
I mean, I will too. I got a Packers mask. We could do a masked up show.
I have a Buffalo Bills mask that said they're the 2019 MLB
yes, you do.
Yeah, what is it? World Series champions. That's it.
Oh, yes, the World Series champions, Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm. I have that mask. I bought it just because of that.
I can't believe I missed that World Series.
It was a good one. One for the ages. Well,
yeah.
Anything else for him, Matt?
No, this is the end of the show. Just, spread the word, tell everyone you know, but if you don't subscribe for whatever weird reason, it's fine. I get it. We're not everybody's cup of tea, but if there's one
No, we are. We are everybody's cup of tea. Don't lie to them.
I would love to think that. I would love to be the first person who could entertain everybody. But if there's nothing else you could do for us, for whatever reason, tell your moms about us.